When I recorded the message earlier this morning about it is better to be divorced, I mentioned about I was in a relationship and the Lord let me know to get out. But I didn't quite remember what He did. And there are a few things, but one of the most important things I'll touch on. The Lord gave me a dream. I don't remember any words being spoken. What I saw was the pits of hell. The pits of hell not only opening, but also saw dark, shadowy figures coming towards me. And that was how I knew that if I continued in that relationship, because the Lord was giving me a choice, I could either choose to get out or I could choose to stay in. But if I were to choose to stay in, the forces of darkness would be unleashed against me. And it's very possible that I myself would end up in the pits of hell. So it was very clear. I had a choice. Stay in a relationship. But in Isaiah 5, it speaks about how hell has enlarged herself. And what I saw regarding the pits of hell, it looked smoky. And beyond the smoke, it was red. And again, those dark, shadowy figures representing devils coming after me. I knew if I didn't let that young lady go, it was going to cost me more than I can bear. So there are different ways if you're in a situation, not necessarily a relationship, but a situation, and the Lord is encouraging you to get out, that He will let you know. And others may say, God didn't say that, God didn't show you that, but it's up to you and your relationship with the Lord. But based on what I saw, I knew the Lord was letting me know that if I stayed in a relationship, the forces of darkness would be unleashed against me in a way that would probably be like with Cain, where the Lord warned him that sin was crouching at his door, but he must rule over it. And when Cain refused to obey God, and he ended up killing his brother Abel, and when God judged him, Cain said, "My punishment is more than I can bear." And that was what I was facing when the Lord gave me a view into the pits of hell, and I saw those devils coming after me. So that was my wake-up call, and I woke up and obeyed the Lord. And the same thing I encourage you to do is when the Lord commands you to do something or gives you a choice, choose His way, obey God.